one. Welcome. We are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, what's up? I'm your host, DJ Deuce, with my co-host, Carlos and Bamboo. How you guys doing, man?
Chilling, brother. What you saying?
How you doing,
good,
boys?
Good.
All right.
Just having a bit of technical difficulties with Safari.
I blame it on the tornado. The tornado that's been passing by Ottawa.
The tornado, that didn't come through or did come through? Any updates you didn't hear about? I don't know. You know, we got one tornado that ever hit us, and now we're all technically paranoid when it finally comes. You get another warning, you're like, God damn it, this is scary. You know what I mean? All right, let's let people know where they can follow us on, man. You got Apple Podcasts, Podbeam, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and tune in. That's with the Amazon Echo. That's at Shooting the Shit Podcast 1. Also, subscribe to our YouTube page. That's at Shooting the Shit Podcast. Subscribe. You can also stream it live through YouTube, or you can stream it live through Twitch, Facebook, and Periscope. So we hit it up. So we're watching it live right now. We go on, and all the episodes stay on. But we have a special guest today, a DJ / producer. Okay. We have one of the only Sophia Shy. Sophia Shy, how you doing?
How you doing?
Welcome, Sophia.
Good. I'm happy we got through the technical difficulties. Shit happens, Welcome to the world of the internet, right? So it is what it is. So, Sophia, let's get right into it, man. Let the people know where you were born and raised.
Well, you know what? I'm originally growing up. I'm from like Hamilton, and then I lived there most of my childhood, right? Yeah. And then Burlington, and then now I reside closer to Niagara Falls.
That's awesome.
And, yeah.
Good, you guys, good. Hamilton's known to have the first Tim Hortons ever. Is that not true?
That's what I heard.
Pardon?
Hamilton's known to have the first Tim Hortons ever. I think it was located in Hamilton.
Yeah.
I don't know. I visited Hamilton twice. They stuffed that in my face. I don't even drink coffee. I was like, sure. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Are you Italian?
What's that?
Aren't you Italian?
No. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, come on. No, I'm too tall to be Italian. That's all to my Italian friends, by the way. No, I got some native and French in me. What's that?
Hamilton's all Italian.
Hamilton is? No, I just went and visited a few times. I had some friends out there, and it was it reminded, believe it or not, it feels like it was almost like back in the past. It was like Ottawa 15 years before. It was kind of it's interesting. Their stadium, their Hamilton Stadium, is the exact same build as the one in Ottawa. You drive by it and it's the exact same architecture. Yeah. It's pretty crazy though.
Really? So what or who inspired you to start DJing, and how old were you?
You know what? My DJing journey really was only 4 years ago. And that was after from writing and singing for so long and making music. And then I was like, you know what can I do with all this equipment, right? How can I learn it, right? And then, so the journey is not that long. But the inspiration also came a lot from the sound of music at the time, 5-6 years ago. EDM was pretty hot, but, house music lives forever. And of course, the world of remixing is so intriguing. When you're layering tracks and stuff like that and mixing and stuff. So that's what got me into it. I like technique a lot.
That's fucking awesome.
Okay. Do you remember your first paying DJ job?
Yeah, actually I do. It was actually in Toronto on King Street at a club that actually it's closed now, but it was called something else. It's called something else, but it was very elaborate, and there's all kinds of it was like when you walk in, if I can remember what it's called, I will say it. You walk in and there's all kinds of chandeliers. It's a beautiful, it's still there now, but it's called something else.
Yeah, no, there was a club in Montreal that was the same style. It was chandeliers, had a big bar in the middle, and I thought it was pretty cool. It was a really cool setup. But as your first paying gig, did you find it you know what I mean? Was it cool getting paid to do something that you love and enjoy doing, or?
Yeah, it was weird because I was there for 4 hours DJing. It's the first time standing up for that long.
It's so true. It's so underrated. People don't get when you stand up straight and not move, the stiffness behind your kneecap is weird as hell. Trust me.
Did you get a lot of practice before your first job?
Yeah,
Or just like at home or supporting somebody?
Well, I actually trained with a professional DJ coach, and he kind of had a school, right? His name's Corey, and
Okay.
he's Crush Grooves in Toronto. Crush Grooves, that's his label and network,
Okay.
right? But he had me on turntables and stuff too. And unfortunately, right now we're kind of filtered in the CDJ world and these other gadgets. They're like advancing, but
Well, at least he
I don't
started you
like
off
it.
at the roots.
I refuse. I absolutely refuse to do that. I remember that's terrible. Even to the point, like, even when we were burning CDs, I was like, I remember looking at a sleeve one time and the CD I'm looking for is not there anymore. It's gone. Or the skipping.
Hold on. It's, especially you, Joe, that you don't like taking a lot of requests and you find people that come up to you and take a weird request. Isn't it? I'd rather carry the crates than taking weird requests. Like,
So hold on a sec. He's trying to explain to us that carrying the crate, you think the weird requests aren't going to come though? Like,
I don't know.
Well,
just because you carry, I don't know.
got
You
the
don't
records,
have
they
it. You
definitely
have
gonna
it.
ask you.
You don't have it, right? So you can't play it.
No. Fuck. It's easier to say no than lug those crates around. I'm telling you, Sophia knows. Trust me. Screw that. At the end of the night, standing up for that long and lugging stuff around, you don't want to do. Trust me, you don't want to be that. So Sophia, so you start getting into DJing. You start getting into. What was the first piece of equipment that you bought that you're like, this is what I'm going to make money with?
Okay, so I bought that initially. The very first thing was my Apple laptop. Actually, it wasn't even an Apple. Okay, I learned that Apple worked better after.
Yeah,
okay.
I have that same problem.
I bought the tractor board, the little one. It wasn't that big, right? And I sequenced it with the tractor program, and that's how I started initially. And then after like so many shows, you realize I'm not luggaging a laptop. And then I exchanged everything in at Long and McQuaid. I said, give me my CDJs. So I use only 1000 Nexus now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. No, I had the laptop. I know I did the laptop. I bought the Pioneer DDZ. It was humongous. You seem really cool at first when you start playing with it, but then when you start carrying it, I went to the the SX, which was smaller because I was just like, at the end of the day, you could try to look good, but man, I don't know. Especially being a mobile DJ, going from place to place, you don't want to lug this shit around. You absolutely don't. My business partner at the time, we talked about this earlier. He spilled a drink. Someone spilled a drink all over his fucking laptop. You know what I mean? Like, the thing didn't steam. His head did, though. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. No, I totally get that. That's cool, though. That's really cool.
That's crazy. Did you find it harder to find work being a female DJ?
What's that?
Did you find it harder to find work being a female DJ?
Was it harder or easier?
I was intimidated at first, but then everyone's like, "Don't worry about it. You're gonna do fine." Because a lot of times they don't even care if you, actually know how to play initially, which I was a little offended. It's based off of looks at times too, right?
Yeah.
And I was, because all that hard work in class and stuff and learning technique. It's like, well, you got to hire me for a little bit more than that, than just fresh looks, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, there was definitely in the beginning, like it's always how long you've been DJing and all the same questions and stuff. But once they seen some of the, I did a lot of my own DJ shows, Diamonds Mix Series. And I only shot one episode this year in this room. This is my dinette. And it helps when they see you do stuff live, or on video.
It's true. It's an actual fact, right? Like it's just easier.
Seeing that you know what you do.
But the thing is, like, Carlos, go ahead. I was going to ask you that question. Go ahead, Carlos.
What was the question? Oh, no, sorry. What's the best way you find to promote yourself? Like,
what was the best way to promote yourself? Saying, listen, I'm a new, this guy. I like to ask this question because it's like, usually for the DJs, we all had different ways of coming up, right? People made mixtapes or mix CDs or put mix on SoundCloud. And what was the best way to promote yourself?
Well, I think it's a good combination of things. You know, you gotta obviously promote your mixes and stuff, but a combination of being very visual and then at the
Mm,
same time, I'm actually in the process. Instead of business cards, I like my DJ booking comp cards. They're only really small,
yeah.
but somebody I had people ask me over the couple of weeks, do you have a business card? You know, I'd like to get a hold of you. I didn't even have them on me. I'm like, but why do I have a business card right now? Let's try something else different. I like to try different things.
Why not evolve, right? Got to evolve. I totally get that.
Yeah,
So now you've been
yeah.
DJing for 4 years. What was your favorite venue to DJ at?
You cut out
Oh,
there.
sorry. So I was going to ask you. So you've been DJing for about 4 years or so. So what was your favorite venue to DJ at?
I had a blast. But you know what? There were a lot of good ones. I really enjoyed Thompson
Mm-hmm.
Rooftop, which is under renovation right now. I got a chance to DJ at Lavelle before they switched management,
Mm.
and then there was a few that Unique Media had. I mean, they're always tied in with fashion shows and stuff,
That's
and
sweet.
Okay.
it's different. It's very broad, and then you get this section of rappers and singers and violinists, and then there's DJs. It's like this huge Soul Train or something. Toronto Soul
So
Train,
good.
very different, right? So they were very
Absolutely.
lively, very fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
so
That's
cool.
good. That's good. So, what's your favorite program and DJ equipment you enjoy using today?
I'm in love with the Pioneer equipment. I favor Pioneer CDJs,
Hmm.
and although I bought the set, the 2000 Nexus set, complete set, like almost 4 years ago, I
Right.
swear to God that thing has never broken down on me.
It's the best.
Really?
It's the
Not
best.
one.
I was talking to DJ Regina last time, and we were talking about different types of equipment. And her and I had bad experience. She went with, wasn't too sure what she went with, but I was talking about my Newmark. I bought Newmark, and the freaking Q buttons didn't work, and like it's been a complete disaster. Like, so since I went with Pioneer, I can't switch neither. Oh, I had what was it? Was it the NSX? That one was good, but the Pioneers for me, hands down. We're talking about the CDJs, that whole family. If anyone wants to get into DJing,
Pioneer is the way to go.
you've heard it from more than one DJ and myself. Pioneer is absolutely the way to go. Absolutely, hands down.
Okay.
I was just thinking of the little Mickey Mouse DJ equipment, the Hercules mixer or something like that that was promoted before a long time ago at Christmas time.
And how things have changed.
Oh, yeah. It's just little fun toys. Sophia, what kind of music do you like to spin? What is your favorite? And
My all-time favorite, okay, and it just rocks my world, is all elements, any element of house, and I love overlapping, whether it be vocals or rap lyrics. I love remix live. It could be
Yeah,
anything.
Some of the hottest
Yeah, I
tracks have been remixes.
Okay.
You know what I love is when I totally agree with you. I love when there's a slower hip hop song, but it got remixed you know what I mean? And it's just now a dance track. Like it's phenomenal. Like now I give up like exactly. That's the way I love that stuff. That's some of my favorite stuff for sure. You know what I mean? So let's get in. So we know you've DJ'd. So and also before DJing, you were also a producer. Tell us more about that. How'd you get started to producing music, and who were some of the people that you enjoyed working with?
Well, you know what? I had a a longer journey with that, and it was very, very nice. I ended up working with first off, starting with Ashton Price, who was with Sony, and we worked on many songs. I go back to before him making it. He's in Toronto Morph Productions, and he generally records me on all my dance tracks today. Then I got to work with another guy. He's American. He's a Grammy Award winning producer. His name's Seven Aurelius. And he's absolutely, if you Google him, he's worked with everybody. So I got to work with him, and we had some amazing polished songs, the real way done. And today, actually, Robiter Productions spoke with me. They're interested in recording a few tracks with me because they're starting another label. And
awesome.
they're interested in some new and future house, bass house, whatever it is. So I'm really excited to explore new vocal changes.
right.
So like, how'd you get these relationships? How'd you guys get together? Because people just couldn't have fallen on your lap. Was it through a friend or?
Yeah, initially, sometimes it's like a friend of a friend. It's a referral of sometimes just vocally your tracks get,
That's awesome. That must be such a good feeling, right?
Well, that's good.
Producers do that. Producers play tracks to each other.
Yeah.
That just worked on, or I can recommend a singer that that can fit that track. That's what they do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Did COVID push back any performance in the shows for you?
Oh yeah, in March. The last day I worked was March 13th. The same week.
Lockdown.
Booked, and then everything else after that just went like this.
It's not incredible. It's incredible though.
Yeah.
One little thing can just shut down everything. That's crazy.
Now, do you think after we have no idea? Are you currently working now? Now that COVID has in certain stages now. Are you DJing?
Well, I'm in the music business, so to be very honest, right? I had different avenues of money coming in.
That's good.
And royalties and whatnot, and so that kind of just stayed the same because that kind of just arrives in your mail.
That's right.
Right.
Who can let you know and whatever BMI, and I actually spend a lot of money, but I also know how to save a lot of money. So, yeah, I tend to hold on to my money. So I wish everybody else really well during this weird time of COVID. And I hate wearing the mask. I hate the mask.
Okay.
I can't breathe.
Okay. See, I'm not a fan of the mask neither. I'm totally... fuck, I can't stand it. I haven't stepped into a Walmart since lockdown. I haven't, I don't shop. I don't Amazon's been keeping me alive right now. But today I had to go to work. I was delivering something and the guy opens the garage door and I stepped 1 foot in to hand it to him. And he looked at me and he goes, next time, wear a mask.
Really? One step. One
foot. And then I was thinking next time it's going to be in front of the fucking garage and he could fucking bring it in himself. But me, I don't know, I had enough. And I literally looked at him in the face and said, this mask shit, I'm starting to get sick of it. And that's exactly what I said to him today. And I walked out. I don't know. I might get in trouble for that one, but it is what it is. Yeah. But the thing is, the mask thing is does it annoy you guys? You both, Carlos and Bam, at all?
I've grown accustomed to it.
Yeah, it bugs me a little bit. I keep forgetting it when I go somewhere. I jump out the car to go do something. I got to turn around and go get it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I got 5 different masks, and depending on the mood I'm in and where I'm going,
guys, I'm math.
It might suffocate me or not.
But Sophia, with the mask situation, have you ever had an encounter with someone that's being rude with you for not wearing it?
Yeah, actually, out here where I live, there's a burger joint, and the funny thing is, there's an older gentleman that opened the door to let me in, and so I actually went in first. But she didn't see that I went in first. She saw him in front here. And she said to me, "Can you go wait outside?" Just like that. And I looked at her and I said, "I'm sorry, but I got here first. He let me in first."
Yeah.
It was but mask or no mask, she just told me to go wait outside.
It's insane. It's crazy.
Rude. I'm like, not the burger or the fries anymore.
It's crazy. It's gone to a point where there's a few people on Facebook that I have are so anti-mask, and I support them, and I feel the backlash from people are always you're the part of the problem, not the solution, or whatever the case may be. And I feel bad for them because I kind of agree with them, but I do wear it if I'm going to go pump gas in real quick and get the hell out. But I mean,
or are you taking 5 steps into a patio chair to sit down?
That was ridiculous. We went to a patio. It was literally 5 actual feet away, and the guy made us put it on. Well, not only that, they asked us for our phone numbers and names now when you walk into certain restaurants. I don't know if it's like that near you, but that's what they're doing here. What's your name? And it's Jesus.
It's a good idea, just in case someone gets sick. At least they can. Hey, you were there that day.
Yeah.
And then call your ass out on the media. Be find this guy. I think he's sick. But
download the app.
I just find, but the thing is, it's just funny how so many things have been affected by it. We've seen some of the bars and clubs down in Ottawa being closed down because of this. You know what I mean? When a bar closed down, as a DJ, there's one less venue, and there's only so many DJs for so many venues. There's way more DJs out there than venues. So when you start losing a little bit of work, it gets a little bit tough to compete with someone else, and no one really wants to give up their spot. Like, have you ever had a residency at a club, like on a weekly basis at all, Sophia?
You know what? I probably should have said yes to more than a handful, but I chose to not. I hope you understand me if you guys are a DJ. I chose not to be in competitive mode just so that I would always be considered a feature rather than just a resident opening. And so it helped me along the way because somebody gave me some advice. Don't get stuck being an opener or a closer by being a resident, because at 12 o'clock and 1, there's always going to be a headliner.
Right.
I know it's a little rough in the beginning to, constantly get booked, but try to nail it so you're always headliner.
That makes total sense.
That's
makes total sense. I remember getting a residency in our city, but they tried to get me. The first thing I said was no, because I figured there was more money to be, that one act. And the first thing I said to him was like, I'll take it, but as long as I can leave on a, you know what I mean? Not totally be committed. Let me leave and do other events. And, and I got someone to replace me, which was fine, but I totally agree with you. Don't get stuck in that rut. But I understand why people do. And now this is another good question as a DJ. Do people get jealous? Do you have other DJs that get jealous of you? You're doing extremely well. You have your own game plan. You want to be the headliner. Do you ever get any hate or, somebody rubbing you the wrong way at all?
I think I've had a fair share from every corner, but I mean, I thought maybe it could have been my tits or something that was in the way. I don't know what
could be.
It was so stupid that it was like, what's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Is it the music? Is it really me being here tonight with you? I don't know, but sometimes I would tell you it's not always girls. Sometimes it's guys.
Oh, absolutely.
I clashed with a guy before on a boat cruise, and he bragged a lot about how he was big time in the early 2000s. He was a great DJ, but he got really mad at me for pulling my game.
That's exactly it. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I was considered amateur at that time, but I was just as good, so that's why he got upset.
No, I get it.
Jealousy.
But I had to do that, right? Like.
Because I have a couple, great DJs that I even love listening to in our own city. That you get those subliminal messages on Facebook that you know who they're talking about, right? And you're just like, And the thing is, like, man, I look up to you. You're a great DJ, and I'll still go to your shit. But the thing is, like, I think some of us got mad. I got a bit of jealousy. It wasn't even about the skills part. I was just it was better business. I just knew how to negotiate a little bit better or ask for a little bit more because I got paid very well doing it. But that became a business side. I just didn't take the first offer or, certain percentage of the case. So I think I got a bit of hate on that sense of the business. But if there's no hate, that means you're not being successful. You're not doing anything right. So you need a bit of hate, right? True. You need it. It's someone wants to be in your spot, so they hate on it. So I was just funny. I wanted to know from a beautiful DJ, a woman, that she get it, and obviously she got it too. It is what it is. It's a part of business, right? So.
And ain't nothing wrong with punching a motherfucker in the face.
Come on, we have to go to the violence. No. Sophia, is there other cities besides Toronto that you have DJ'd at?
I did a lot of the places around here through the GTA, and then I was able to do one or two out in the US before the COVID thing happened. But it wasn't really that far. It was just local stuff like, New York. I ended up doing couple shows there.
That's awesome.
But at that time, I will admit, I was just a warm-up DJ.
Well, yeah. You're in a different city, right? So yeah.
I swear to God, the warm-up was like, it felt like forever. Felt forever.
Now, bam.
But I don't have a problem with that today. For a bigger DJ, I don't mind warming up for
Absolutely
him.
Not, man.
Like who? Tell us like who? Like who would be the best DJ for you to open up for?
Yeah, so you want to open up for someone. Who are you opening up for? Good question.
Your dream DJ.
Oh, God. I have to make sure I don't relate this to DJ crushes. You know what?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, nah.
How do I base this?
You got to put both of them together.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what? If I really had to choose a few current DJs to open up, I really like Borges. I really like Danik, and they're very current DJs in probably less than a decade they've been around. But you know, I like our more classic house DJs. So if something like Green Velvet asked me to open, or if I got a chance, I'd open for him. I even
Okay.
open for, you know, even as far as David Guetta.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would do it. I mean, these guys have been around forever.
Is Getta considered more house or more a little more mainstream now?
Well, definitely mainstream now, no?
Well, I dug through his stuff, and I bought his last major album. So he ended up having some underground like tech house
Okay.
stuff on this album, right? But you know, let's face it, I like a lot of them. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Even the guys, they're really good. I'm actually on my phone here. I buy tracks all the time. I don't even know who they are. They're just all underground house tracks, dance tracks, and
That's
they
awesome.
sound great. Yeah,
That's
it's not
awesome.
always
Good.
a commercial thing anymore. It's an underground that sounds great.
No, it's very true. So now throughout your career and stuff, performing, DJing, etc. Do you have any crazy stories, any funny stories that that you've been through that you're like as if this happened or
They
put
probably
you on the
has.
spot?
Like,
We want the good stuff. We want the good stuff.
I'm
you know
thinking-
what?
I'm asking you that
Yeah.
question, thinking the same thing. I'm like,
I'll give you a typical scenario for right now because it's truthful and it's present in 2020. I have somebody that wants to book me for Wasaga Beach, but he really wants me to stay there for like 3-4 days.
Mm.
So after the playing, I keep staying there. So
mhm.
he's trying to make it more of how
Yeah,
Personal?
yeah.
Yeah. No.
hang out with me, and then so one of those things.
Yeah,
Are you asking along those lines?
what was that?
Are you asking along those lines?
No, I'm just
Like,
thinking, is there anything that's ever happened? You know what I mean? Like, did anyone, busted your balls to the point where you wanted to fight them for a request?
That's right. Punch him in the face.
No, like I have had some, some events. You just had the laser beams and, I had this one girl point the finger at me because I didn't play her song next, Yeah,
I don't think it was that finger, Bam.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Yeah,
there
it
you
was
go.
that one. Yeah, it was that one. I was like, damn.
You DJs
yeah, I
go
had
through a
some
lot of shit.
I think the roughest ones were probably with other DJs. Just every now and then that just a lot of attitude or whatnot, and then being a female, is ongoing requests to sleep with.
Yeah.
Other-
Okay. No. You get the drunken guys coming up. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So usually, we right about now we ask 10 random questions. We just get people to know you and stuff. Just 10 random funny stuff. So we'll start the first question. Who's your favorite DJ ever?
Dun dun dun.
Ever.
If you have two, we'll let. What was that? If you have two of them, we'll let it slide. So go ahead.
I don't know. I think I might get punched for saying it.
No.
Honestly, there's too many. There's a lot. Like, there's a lot of favorites, and I've watched them on YouTube.
Yeah.
I saw everybody's record label. Everybody literally.
All right.
Hard, but you know what? Old school. All the guys that did the turntable stuff. The Red Bull challenges and stuff like that.
Yep.
That is a different arena. That there, okay, is amazing. And there's actually a few of them that follow me on Instagram. Like I did a show with I don't know, with Scratch Bastard or something.
Yeah. It's funny. If Alex is listening, he'll comment on that. He took me to that show when he was here in Ottawa. Yeah.
Scratch Bastard?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm although I'm Chinese, I'm a true blonde. Like, I actually forget a lot of stuff at times. What's that Asian guy? He follows me. What's his name? He's in a scrap. He's all time. What's his name? What's his name?
I don't know.
He's competition DJ.
I don't know.
I'm a rapper, not a DJ.
So you're putting that on me, right? He's following her. She needs to remember this, not me. He ain't following me.
I know. There's a lot of people.
Just try and get the
there's a lot of DJs. Yeah, where is he? I just saw him the other day too. Anyway, there's a lot.
Yeah, there is a lot. All right, we'll go to the next question.
She's a fan of the DJs.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. The fact that she can't pick one is freaking great.
I'm one love, like I'm not just stuck on, like the current DJ in the past 5 years. I go back, Good, and even the hip hop DJ, right? Because I was on another show, Pitch Control.
Oh! Alex is asking if it's DJ. Is it DJ Craze?
Is it DJ Craze?
Craze,
No,
yeah. He's asking. No,
it's not Craze. But you guys definitely know who he is. Oh my god, I feel actually embarrassed that I.
Don't worry. If you remember, shoot me a
I've
message.
spoken to him many times.
All right, let's get to the next question. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Yeah, he's amazing. I'm trying to find my conversation with him on Twitter because I'm not lying about this.
We didn't think you were lying.
She ain't bullshitting. She's like, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find him now.
We didn't think you were lying.
Oh my god, that's all I know. Asian guy. He looks like my cousin.
That's the best.
I would never come on to him.
That's the best. All right. So the second question is, who was your first celebrity crush ever?
Oh God. Okay, when I was growing up, it was what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I can see that. It was Carlos's first crush too.
Yeah, it was. Big Leo.
All right. So besides DJing and making music, what's your other favorite hobby?
Can I show you?
Sure.
Can I show you a few other hobbies that I like?
Yeah.
Why not?
Absolutely.
They're just over here.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You all right, Carlos?
I'm dancing, buddy.
Looking like
For the
you on
people
something.
that are, this is going to be put back on Facebook. Let's do this.
I see shopping bags.
The past couple weeks, right? So let's start off with this. So like just like every bimbo in the market right now.
Shoes.
We just love the designer shit. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at Versace like literally 10 days ago.
Oh, I did see you with that pic on. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Other hobby, I like to collect really fine things and never wear them. I wear them once and then they go back.
That's right.
I have the same problem with sneakers.
Hold on. Does it go back to the store?
Leather.
So you wear it once and it's back at the store? Is that what you're saying?
No, not back in the
Back
store.
in the box. Okay.
Yeah, back.
I was gonna say because we can't post this because we're gonna blow up your spot if that was the case.
Nah. She put them back in the closet and break them out 4 years, 5 years from now.
Wow.
No, just to look at them.
Okay. Question on the shoes. How many pairs of shoes approximately you owned?
I had more before. I usually do a donation every year, right? So I have a little less now.
There's gonna be a bunch of women going, "Where is this donation?"
You're not donating them to the homeless.
You know what? I donate some real. I donate all kinds of new things too, right? I just I gotta do it again. I was sitting close to probably over 120 something pairs of shoes, and then over the years, I just kind of donated. I no longer believe in a tremendous stocking inventory room of just shoes, right? No matter how expensive it is, just buy what you want. Buy what you want, and just I used to just buy anything, but not.
So who do you donate the shoes to? To your friends or just someone walking by, or do you resell them?
No, I never resell. I give it away for free. I'm usually a size 6.5 or 7, so I just give it away for free. I shipped it off to everywhere, any donation center and stuff. I think sometimes that's important, right, guys? Like sometimes you got to just.
Do you have any friends that are a little bit upset that you donated to them and not to your friends? You know what I mean? Be like, where are you taking those?
No,
you know what I mean?
Doing it.
Like, where's Where's those shoes I wanted to borrow? Yeah, I gave them away, and not to you. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next question. Name one thing that's on your bucket list.
Name what? Name what?
One thing that's on your bucket list, something you have to do that you haven't done yet.
Oh God, there's a lot.
Name a few then, man.
Hot air balloon. I actually won't do it, but if somebody's I won't do it, but if somebody's strapped to me, a professional, I will do it. The jump out of a plane.
Oh, the fucking
I thought you were talking about hot air balloon. I was like, what?
If somebody's strapped with me, because if I die, you're dying with me.
It wouldn't be. I don't know. Would any of you guys go skydiving?
Not happening.
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
No. I had problems with zip lining. One. That's all I did. It was one, and I was like, nah, forget it.
No, we might. See, we might look tough on camera, but we ain't really. we're all no. I can't do any of that. That's cool though. That's really cool. Favorite food or restaurant?
Okay. There's quite a few. Okay, right now in Niagara Falls, I'm not lying. 2 weeks in 2 weeks straight, I have been eating seafood pasta at Antica in Niagara Falls, Clifton Hill. Okay, that's Italian restaurant, and I was there today. That's all I ate today. Seafood pasta.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So besides shopping, because this might answer the next question. What do you do for fun besides shopping?
What do I do for fun? And you know what? It's the saddest part is that regular men ask me this all the time. So what's my answer? Well, usually lately I've been going to Lavelle a lot. I love water. I live 5 minutes away from the beach. Wow. I'm at the beach all the time.
That's sweet.
I like water life, beach life. And I love lounges, like Lavelle's one that and beach. They have the pool outside on the rooftop. That type of lifestyle, like that type of hangout is my thing. And then hobby wise, I do like exercising. Mm-hmm. My latest hobby this year is paddle surfing, standing on the board.
Is that difficult to do?
Times.
Is that difficult? Was it difficult at first? Or? It is, eh?
First, yeah.
You know, because I saw some dude at like some beach near us, and someone was just paddleboard. And you know what? I knew I was being a little cocky. I was like, I can do that. But deep down, I knew it's got to be harder than it looks. It has something to do with water and balance. Was that?
Did you try it?
No, I'm standing. No, of course I didn't try it. No, I didn't hurt myself. No. But that's what I'm happy that you brought that up, because I saw that probably like last Friday, and I was like, that looks kind of easy. But I'm like, anything that comes with water and shit. No, it's not that easy though. Now, like, did it take you a while to get your balance and start paddling? Like, how long did it take for you to, to get the hang of it?
Well, you know what? The first day I took it out, the waves were so strong, right? It finally clicked in like 15 minutes later on the water. You're not standing up, bitch.
True enough, yeah.
You're not standing up. The waves are too strong. You're not a surfer. And so I came back the next day and the water's really calm.
Oh, okay.
Really. And I finally stand up. And you know what? You feel amazing. It's like you're gracing the water.
Now, I'm going to try it. That's one thing I'm definitely going to try. It's now, is it easier for us to stand up because we are standing up forever while we DJ? Is that what was that?
Now she asking me why I'm not going to do.
He's not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
He's not a good swimmer.
I'm 6'4". I'm already tall enough. I got problems standing as it is. I don't want to be.
You guys have some weight to the board and actually balance better. The waves won't take you. Yeah.
So would you do the surfing?
Trying to trick me.
He doesn't like the water. You don't do water things, eh, Bam?
A little bit.
You can't swim. That's why.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
you say I can't swim.
Not good, but nobody can. If the boat was sinking, he'd probably give up eventually. But
not gonna happen, kid.
I think you survive in the ocean.
I'll be fine.
All right.
Listen,
what last quote? Yeah, go ahead.
My best friend's Jamaican, right? Mm-hmm. And she too is not a water person. Like there's something with the black people. Are you Jamaican?
No, I'm
No,
American.
okay.
And
Okay,
I
you're
can swim
American.
just fine. Don't listen to them. I just choose not to get in the water because I don't want to be ashy.
He does it.
But everyone's afraid of the water, you know.
No. I like the
I
water.
have you on a video
I saw
saying
that clip.
saying that these motherfuckers brought me in the water and I can't swim without a life jacket. You remember when you said something like that?
I saw you jumping off a
I
boat.
was also hung the fuck over too. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. It was in Dominican. I remember that.
I was throwing up before we got on the fucking boat.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah.
Grey Goose too.
I was drinking way too much, man. I don't even remember that night.
It was, you know when you go to Dominican or you go to these resorts and you make these plans to do something the next day at 7:30 in the morning, and they sound great when you make them.
7:30.
Oh yeah, the bus picks you up at 7:30, and they don't sound so great when you wake up at 7:25 to get to the bus.
And you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. Yeah, and then you went to bed at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. that night. I remember that. All right, Sophia. Last question. What's your favorite movie?
Oh God, it's the all-time Bridget Jones.
Bridget Jones.
Oh,
Bridget Jones. Yeah,
That's good. That is good. Now, how many times you watched it? I destroy my favorite movies or shows. I rewatch that shit way too many times, man. Way too many times.
Like her. Every now and I put on granny panties.
it's laundry day.
It's laundry day. It's Sunday. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
So after when it's all said and done, COVID will be, I don't know what the case is, vaccinations or, everyone is wearing masks and finally get rid of this shit. What's next for you? What's your big project? What's your big goals for you?
So what's next for you?
I think there was a lot of lifesavers during this time period, but I'm looking forward to this new sign off with this label that's interested in recording, whatever it is. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 tracks or 10 tracks. So that's one aspect of it. And then, actually there's a few bookings that are quite nice in the future. A couple mansions, a lot of meetings. People are really trying to get back into the scene, right? And if they can't do it in the club right now, you're definitely going to go and find it's house parties right now because it can hold capacity. People who have mansions and whatnot and pool parties right now. And I'm supposed to have some bookings coming up. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the fall as much as summer's going to die down and it's going to get a lot colder. I don't want winter.
Not a winter person?
Only for Christmas because I'm a Christmas lunatic.
Oh,
really
you one of them. You one of them people, huh?
She loves to go shopping.
Right here in the cabinet.
Oh yeah.
I haven't. Yeah.
Wow.
Right now that's the best idea. Let's buy your Christmas presents now, while you can still go shopping for this stuff.
Well, actually, they were leftovers from playing games, and then I bought too much. But yeah, I'm stocked for Christmas. Like
that's fucking sweet.
She said she's stocked for Christmas. She's crazy. She's crazy. I'm trying to get away for Christmas. I don't want to see nobody. Just go and lay on a beach somewhere and chill out.
Yeah.
No, I'm a huge non-fan of winter. I can't handle it neither. I'm not. I don't know. I don't like winter sports anymore. I remember being a kid playing hockey. You remember that, Carlos? We used to. Me and Carlos grew up together. We used to play hockey and stuff. And now you can't find us. You can't find skates around us anymore.
You get off the bus, put your school bag down, grab your hockey sticks, and go off to the ice.
Oh, Alex is asking, when does your Christmas tree go up? Since you love Christmas.
Honestly, last year I had 32 Christmas trees. There's one in the other room that hasn't come down.
Who? Huh?
32.
32?
Not 24, but 32.
Different sizes.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
Putting Santa to shame over here,
We want to
put up is still up. It's just like it's so hard to put up. It's like, you're staying up. You're never coming down.
We want a picture of your Christmas trees and we're gonna post it on the podcast.
Oh yeah, we want when that shit goes up, yeah, you gotta send us that. 20, 30, what was it, 32? What you said?
32. My aunt counted 32. and she was not. Well, she was drunk, but she had.
It happens. It absolutely happens. Oh man, that's too funny. That's too funny. But listen, we're gonna let people know where they can follow you at. I know you're on Spotify, you're on YouTube, and you can hit her up on Facebook and also follow her up on Instagram. And do you have anything else that I was missing up there? Is there any other social medias they can hit you up on?
Well, you can basically find me anywhere if you go to djsophiashy.com, my webpage.
Everything's on there.
We're all interconnected, and I'm easy to find, and I'm sure I'll find you.
Absolutely, that's so cool. But Sophia, we enjoyed having you on. We'd love to have you on again, if you don't mind. Now that we might have to do it near Christmas because we need you to get the visuals of all these Christmas trees. I think that'd be a really cool subject. Also, tell us. I want to play a track from you. I mentioned it earlier to you. Remember. So, can you tell us a bit about that before I play it?
You know what? I had an incredible producer, Pontus Lindstrom, all the way from Sweden, produced that track, and I did the vocals and the writing for him. And it fell together like two peas in a pod. But can I just say something really quick?
Absolutely.
All the people that are watching. He's really special because he's a 22-year-old producer, and one day he was in Sweden. He was trying to clean snow off his car. He literally got smashed by a truck, and he survived it all. Yeah, he's still recovering today, but that's who he is. The track you're listening to, he made that production. He's my friend. He survived.
Okay.
That is awesome. It sucks to hear a track. 22, that's incredible. The fact that he survived, that's incredible.
That's a good part.
That is fucking insane. So he's probably every day he's probably fighting a certain battle to recuperate, right?
Yeah, he's recovering, but he lost consciousness a month ago, and he's doing okay now. But you know what? It's hard to believe. Like, as talented as you are, life is so precious, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. That is crazy. But yes, Sophia, man, it was such a pleasure having you on. You're great.
Yes, it was.
Thank you for being on and shooting the shit with us. And we want you on around Christmas time. We want to see these Christmas trees.
The Christmas trees.
Okay, I'll put my costume. My Christmas
costume. Do it. Let's do it. We'll do a Christmas show. We're gonna do it up.
Bam, I'm gonna dress you up, Bam.
Let's do it. We'll all get dressed up. Sophia, thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone. This is Remember by Sophia Shy.
Remember what it feels like. If I close my eyes, I'll never really know if it's you. If I could find a mirror looking back at you. If I can have just one more moment with you. If it's goodbye, I'm on the mountaintop waiting for you.